AITA for being upset that my girlfriend got our daughter and herself matching necklaces but completely forgot my daughter. My 32 girlfriend, 26, and I have a daughter together, Daisy, who's 7, about to turn 8. I have a daughter, Zara, from a previous relationship who's 10. Girlfriend and I have had full custody of Zara for the last 4 years. Both of us work, but my girlfriend's work schedule works around the girls' school hours, so she spends a lot of time with both girls, takes them park after school, puts them both to bed, etc. I'm saying this because she should be aware that Zara has started expressing insecurities in our family. Usually my girlfriend doesn't treat the girls much differently. If Daisy gets something, so does Zara. Girlfriend takes both girls shopping because Zara needs new clothes. All three come home and Daisy comes upstairs to show me the matching necklaces she and my girlfriend have. I asked Zara if she had one, but she told me no. I asked why and she started crying. I spoke to my girlfriend about it later on, who said that Zara didn't want one, so she got her a pair of earrings instead. I don't care if at the moment Zara said she didn't want one. She's a child who doesn't really know what she wanted. Obviously now she does. Girlfriend said she doesn't want to get one for Zara because she got a pair of earrings and it'd be unfair on Daisy. Now Zara gets to see that Daisy and her mom have matching necklaces and she doesn't. This'll only make her feel like even less part of the family. We're not seeing eye to eye at the moment, and my girlfriend insists I'm being an asshole for being upset because she got Zara a pair of earrings. In my opinion, she should have gotten both because she knew after Zara saw Daisy showing the necklace off she'll get jealous, like children do. It'll just make Zara realize that my girlfriend isn't her mother and push her away more. Girlfriend thinks basically I'm calling her a bad mother, and I guess I am, because she should know better than to leave Zara out of what could be seen as a mother-daughter thing. AITA, fake names. Up probably hates hearing how wrong he is, but just in case he's actually reading these, this is the exact right answer. 10-year-old girls are a hell of a lot smarter than you think. She's manipulating you, but her intentions aren't bad. She wants to let these big feelings out and feels for whatever reason that she needed an excuse for them. Reassure your daughter that it's okay to feel the way she's feeling. She is safe to express those feelings with you, and that you'll do your best to help find a solution that works for everybody. Your girlfriend did everything right in this situation, and she's not a damn mind reader? ? You really owe her an apology, especially considering I'm sure your daughter's overheard this argument. Zara needs to see you two working as a confident, secure, and solid couple before she'll ever feel comfortable in her home. Can you blame her? This is perfect. I have a stepson who is almost 11 and I've been his mom since he was 3. If he pulled this, I would tell him tough. Also, the fact he doesn't want his GF and daughter to have a special mommy and daughter moment is really awful to them. Just because his GF shares something special with her biological child doesn't mean she can't have something special between her stepchild too. My biological son is 5 and we have mommy and son moments. But my stepson and I also have moments just for us. In fact, because he is older, he and I have special moments, way more like watching a program just us two after his brother is in bed, or reading a bedtime story he likes that the little one wouldn't sit still for. Little girl is manipulating her father 100% to get more things, and if she really feels she doesn't belong, then I would suggest family therapy. Giving her more than the other just because she has a shitty biological mother is not okay. I used to do that with my stepson, always gave him more, from bigger birthday parties to more everything, and he started acting like a spoiled brat and tried to manipulate. So I stopped giving him more and started doing the same, and he stopped complaining. By giving the girl more, he is proving to her that she is different in the family. He is a huge asshole to his GF, who has obviously been a mother to both of his daughters, and a good one at that. She takes the kids to the park. Hell, I barely do that with my 5-year-old and always make my husband lol. She sounds like an awesome mom and he sounds like someone who is going to raise a really spoiled little girl. Participant 1. Tay, your girlfriend isn't a seer. If Zara told her she didn't want a matching necklace, Then what was she supposed to do? Force the kid to get the necklace she apparently didn't want? And she went out of her way to get your daughter something she didn't want. Looks like you need to sit down with your kid and teach her that she isn't entitled to everything and that if she wants something, she should be clear about it. Your GF did nothing wrong. Also, I feel your title is manipulative. Your GF didn't completely forget your daughter. She bought her the gift she wanted at the time. Also, it's completely normal for siblings to get different items. They don't always have to get the same gifts. We've had many posts here about adult children that were forced to be mini-cloned to their siblings and share everything constantly. As long as GF got Zara something, it's perfectly normal and healthy for the girls to be allowed to pick what they want. ABS have their own traditions with their parents separate from one another. Asshole enthusiast. 9. So, your life choices so far have been, knock up someone, apparently someone not stable enough to care for a child. At 22, learn nothing from this, and 2 years later find a barely legal teenager and knock her up as well. Generally leave the child care of both your kids to the former child bride. Make up for your lack of parental effort by criticizing, Monday morning quarterbacking and backseat driving the parental work your girlfriend does. Your kid is manipulating you into buying double presents for her, and because you're too absent from their life to know what's going on, you're falling for it. Asshole aficionado. 15. Zara is old enough to understand object permanence. If she refuses an item in favor of a replacement, then she has to abide the consequences. She's not being a bad mother. You're being an unfair partner. You're calling into question 8 years of co-parenting and feeding what's probably her biggest insecurity because you want to advocate for your biological daughter, and shield her from maturing into understanding that decisions have consequences, to everyone else's detriment. Who's really treating the daughters differently here? I understand what you are trying to say here, but just for future references you might make, this is not object permanence. If she did not have that skill, developed as a baby, she would cease to believe the necklace even existed in the universe after she couldn't see it anymore. Again, nothing against the point you're making, just want to clarify that as a friendly FYI. Asshole enthusiast. 8. I don't care if at the moment Zara said she didn't want one. She's a child who doesn't really know what she wanted. Obviously now she does. Read it. Just read it out loud and slowly. Do you see what's wrong with that sentence? Girlfriend said she doesn't want to get one for Zara because she got a pair of earrings and it'd be unfair on Daisy. Asking her to go get a necklace for Zara? You are being very unreasonable. Hey, note, I don't know what the hell to do about Zara though. Participant. 2. She isn't a bad mom. Zara asked for the earrings. 10 is old enough, go know what she wants. If she is having issues about being part of the family, you put her in therapy. You don't just buy whatever she wants when she cries. You are reading way too much into this. Yeah, she will be upset when she realizes she doesn't have the same thing as her sister because she is a child. That doesn't mean you buy her the necklace. She wanted the earrings. She made that decision if she wants the necklace instead. Then now you tell her she has to return the earrings to get the necklace. She can't have both just because her biological mom isn't in the picture. You need to work on whatever guilt you have about being a bad father because it is obvious you are projecting onto your girlfriend. Your GF didn't forget your daughter. She didn't leave her out. She did nothing wrong. She is being a good mother and you are an asshole. You need to apologize to her. Ask your eldest why she didn't want the necklace. Maybe she has got issues, or maybe she is playing you. She is old enough. Maybe it's your insecurities. Maybe you and your eldest need therapy. Stop pointing the finger elsewhere. But maybe for a different reason than you think. The way you handled this is really poor. I wouldn't have asked Zara if she got a necklace too. I mean, that is setting up this entire situation of jealousy between the sisters and establishing the differences between them. If you had just said how cool it was and Zara got to show off the earrings to you, you could have been equally excited for both gifts they got. Honestly, The problem might be coming from you feeling something about two girls. Your GF sounds like she treats them both lovingly. Maybe examine if you have unfounded concerns about Zara being treated differently and work on that if you do. You planted the thought of her not having the necklace by the manner in which you asked her. A better question would have been, and what did you get? Asking why after the first question made it worse. Your girlfriend did not act out of preference for Daisy if Zara actually did want earrings. Making a fuss out of this will be worse for your family, so tread carefully. If she's doing all of those things for the girls, don't give her shit for something like this. Sure, you have a different work schedule, but the fact is that you aren't there. You need to let this slide and instead work on future situations resembling this. Asshole enthusiast. 6. Daisy and your GF are allowed to have something that is just for them. Parents with multiple children need to spend one-on-one time with each kid to keep that special relationship going. There is nothing wrong with that. She was not being mean or trying not to include Zara. Zara said she didn't want the necklace, so she got earrings. Just because she changed her mind doesn't mean she should get the necklace. She has the earrings to connect with your GF, and like she said, it wouldn't be fair to Daisy. Also, you're 32 and your GF is 26. You said your daughter is about to be 8. So that means your GF was 18-19 and you were 25. You're the asshole. And one so large it's now appearing on several countries' radar. Your child is 10. She's not 3. She should have a fairly well-formed personality by this point, and at least an idea of what she wants. Have you talked with her, your daughter, about this in greater detail? Did she decide she didn't want the matching necklace because she wanted to be different? Did she get upset when you pressed her on the question because she thought she was upsetting you by picking something different? Don't foist this on your GF, who sounds like she goes above and beyond to make your daughter feel like part of one big happy family. Edited to clarify to whom I think you need to speak. Supreme Court Justice. 104. For getting upset. You are confusing fair with equity. If everyone got the same, that is equitable. If everyone got what they need, in this case want, that is fair. Your GF took care of both of their needs, and the little girl is likely putting more emotions into it than the situation merits. That probably has more to do with what she is genuinely feeling about a blended family, not this isolate situation. Rather than turning on your GF, why don't you ask your daughter more questions? Share your own emotions and feelings, and be a father that cares enough to engage her rather than just start firing wherever she points. If your kid said she didn't want the necklace, and imagine your GF got it anyway, she would be upset, and you would be too. She got something different from it, and was still upset. It's a very child thing to do, but it's not on your GF to be a mind reader. Tell your kid she made a decision and can't cry about it now because that's the choice of jewelry she decided. Maybe they can return it to make her feel better, but it's not your GF's fault. Especially the part about telling her she should know to get it anyways. Listen to yourself up. Sorry buddy, but I do think here you say your girlfriend treats both Zara and Daisy the same. She takes Zara shopping for new clothes and brings Daisy along. She asks both daughters if they would like necklaces. Daisy says yes. Zara says number. Your girlfriend instead buys Zara a pair of earrings she wants. Unless I'm missing information, your girlfriend sounds pretty nice. Here is why I think you might be projecting your feelings about how your daughter fits in. You contradict yourself by saying your girlfriend treats your daughters equally, but then implying your GF intentionally left Zara out, which clearly she did not. Also, the whole "she doesn't know what she wants" comment rubbed me kind wrong. She's old enough to know if she would want one thing over another. Your girlfriend was treating your kids equally and she cares for your daughter, but surprise she can't read minds. Zara said she wanted the earrings, not the necklace, so your girlfriend acted on that. She's actively trying to treat your kids equally, and is giving it her best. Also, they're both just kids, and I don't know if you were an only child, but I know my sibling and I would fight over who's the favorite sometimes. However, it appears here that there isn't a favorite. You're just being a little paranoid, and it was an asshole move to act like your girlfriend doesn't care when she obviously does, as she's stuck by you for years and raised both of your daughters. Participant 4. If your girlfriend made Zara get the necklace instead of the earrings she wanted, your post would then be about your girlfriend not validating Zara's choice. You'd be upset that Daisy wanted the necklace and your girlfriend didn't care enough about what Zara wanted. Your daughter was given the option and probably later regretted it. This is a great opportunity to talk to her and teach her about choices and decision-making. Participant 2. Your girlfriend got your daughter's gifts that they hand chose, and this is how you react: awful and tbh controlling of you. The social referencing done by your daughter and her crying came entirely from you and your insecurities. You should thank your GF for being so kind. You're not in charge of their relationships. She's allowed to have whatever relationships with the daughters has come natural to her. Sounds like she is being fair after all. Participant 2. But in a sense she is as well for overreacting. Children change their minds constantly, but since this is such a sensitive situation with her feeling left out, one of you should get her the matching necklace and get the other a set of earrings. For overreacting and lashing out when you could easily solve the issue without an argument. Professor Emeritus 91. If you think shopping should be done differently, then you take the kids shopping. Your girlfriend asked Zara what she wanted. Zara picked earrings over a necklace. 10 is old enough to make a choice like that and live with the results. Why should your girlfriend undermine Zara's decision and tell her she was wrong in her preferences? One of the jobs of being a parent is to teach kids to make decisions. You don't do that by telling them they are wrong about low-stakes things like necklace versus earrings. Zara was probably fine until you started making a big deal about it. Asshole enthusiast 6. Your girlfriend didn't forget anything. Your daughter chose earrings, and then when you made a big deal out of it she suddenly wanted a necklace and is feeling neglected. You're such an asshole, implying your girlfriend is a bad mother. Are you for real? She's taking care of your daughter and from the sound of it doing a great job at keeping things fair. So she's a kid that doesn't really know what she wanted, but now she does. Why? Because it allows you to make your girlfriend feel like shit. Participant 1. But you can fix it. Your girlfriend listened to Zara's wishes, which is so important in building confidence and independence in children, and absolutely did not forget about her. You are implying she made a mistake as a mother and you should absolutely apologize to her. You both should also work out your own shit on your own time and make sure Zara feels okay. If possible, get her into therapy and maybe look at group therapy. I don't care if at the moment Zara said she didn't want one. She's a child who doesn't really know what she wanted. Obviously now she does. If she gets her the same necklace even though Zara says she didn't want one, your girlfriend is suddenly pushing boundaries she shouldn't be pushing. Your girlfriend asked. She said no. Regret on the part of your daughter does not constitute a mistake on your girlfriend's end. It'll just make Zara realize that my girlfriend isn't her mother and push her away more. Does she not currently know this to be the case or something? Dude, come on. She was offered a necklace and refused but did get a pair of earrings. If she had gotten nothing it would have been a whole other story, but she did receive a gift. This should be a lesson to her. There's a good chance she purposely didn't pick a necklace and then played it up to manipulate the situation, or later regretted not getting a matching one so she cried to you, and you fed right into it. You need to apologize to girlfriend and explain to Zara more in depth about her choice and behavior after. 10. She understands what saying not to getting something means. It means you don't get that thing. Also, at the age she met your wife she was never going to see her as her real mother either. It also sounds like she is trying to play you against your wife, and is successful in that attempt. She might want your attention or even want you all to herself. At 10 she might even have this weird fantasy that she'll have you get back with her biological mother, I think you are too quick and keen to jump on your wife over such a minor event. Edit. I saw the other comments mentioning the age differences between you and your wife and how young she was when you got her pregnant. Yikes up, it seems like you are just looking for shit to criticize this poor woman over, and your title is super misleading. She didn't forget your daughter, she gave her a choice and still got her something nice. 1,000 times over.